Welcome to this week's episode of AFL Cairns TV. After AFL Cairns general bye last weekend, AFL Cairns TV will look back at the senior highlights and reserve grade scores from round 15. We'll see who's lining up against each other in round 16 this weekend. And on next week's episode, we'll have a focus on AFL Cairns juniors with their presentation night next Monday, and we'll also preview the AFL Cairns juniors grand final day, which will be Sunday the 23rd of August at Cairns Stadium. On their home deck, Cairns Saints proved too strong for 4th place Central's Trinity Beach. The Saints' ball movement was crisp and delivery to Walsh was unstoppable all day. The 22-point win was the Saints' 10th victory for the season and sees them sit in second spot. It was encouraging signs for the Cairns Saints outfit as finals approach, with the return of live wire Alex McQueen back to his best and kicking a brilliant crumbing goal from the goal square. Full forward Matthew Walsh finished the day with 8 majors, including this tight shot from the boundary line. It was first versus last at Cairns Stadium under lights in round 15. The end result was a sure thing, but it took the Crocs until the second half to start playing their fluent football. The 98-point victory was Port's 9th straight. Port kicked 11-8 to North's 3 straight in the second half in a dominant display. This win by the Crocs all but seals the minor premiership. Round 15 was a must-win game for the Cutters to keep their top 2 chances alive in 2015. The finals-bound Cutters proved their worth, defeating the Lions by 56 points at Holloways Beach Sporting Complex. South's ability to break the lines with run and long kicks proved difficult to contain. The ability to have a strong presence up forward was also pivotal in the Cutters' win. Full forward Paul Smith finished the day with 5 majors at the Sporting Complex. The 9-goal win sees South Cairns in equal second spot alongside Cairns Saints on the ladder. Round 15 of the reserves saw the following results. Cairns Saints were too strong for Central's Trinity Beach at Griffiths Park, winning by 31 points. South Cairns dominated City Lions at Holloways Beach by 14 goals in a one-sided affair. In a low-scoring match at Cairns Stadium, Port Douglas were victorious over North Cairns by 39 points. The first of round 16's matches sees North Cairns taking on Cairns City Lions at Watson's Oval. This match is 6th versus 5th, and both sides are coming off losses in round 15. North Cairns, they were handed their 14th loss of the season, losing to Port Douglas by 98 points, while for Cairns City Lions, they lost by 52 points to South Cairns. The Lions, they started the season with a lot of promise, but they've slumped to 4-11 for 2015. The Lions average 11 goals per match this year, but when they come up against North Cairns, their forward efficiencies are much better, averaging 19 goals. In the 3 encounters for 2015, the Lions have won all 3 by an average of 7 goals. Round 12 was the biggest blowout between these two sides, with Lions winning by 87 points. Central's Trinity Beach will take on Port Douglas at Crathern Park. Central's Trinity Beach lost in round 15 to Cairns Saints by 22 points, and recent results at home have been poor, only winning 2 of the 6 matches in 2015. At home, they're 3 goals worse off in attack than when they travel, and this match will be a true test as finals do loom for this club come September. For Port Douglas, they just recorded their 9th straight victory, this time defeating North Cairns by 16 goals. Port Douglas are the only side in the competition not to concede over 1,000 points in defence. They average just under 59 points per game. The past 4 weeks for the Crocs have been in scintillating form. They've averaged a total of 128 points in attack, and in defence they're only conceding 55 points. Supporters will be keeping a close eye on the Crocs full forward Kai Chappell, who currently sits on 92 goals, 8 shy of his 100-goal milestone. Results this year have seen Centrals win by 15 points in round 2, but results in round 8 and round 12 went in favour of the first place Port Douglas outfit. In the final match of round 16, South Cairns will host Cairns Saints at Kazali Stadium in a twilight fixture. Both sides are coming off impressive wins in 2015, and both teams have a 10-5 record this season. However, it sees Cairns Saints sitting in second spot on percentage only. Cairns Saints have proven very difficult to match up on the road, winning 5 out of their 8 games travelling in 2015. In recent form, the last 3 rounds for South Cairns have been brilliant. The past month they've just conceded 6 goals per match in a brilliant display of defensive effort. For both clubs, they concede just over 11 goals per match, so it's going to be a tight affair. However, in attack, it's Cairns Saints who average a slightly more than South Cairns by 7 points, with both teams very attacking. This year, Cairns Saints have won two of the victories in round 2 and in round 12, while in round 8 it was South Cairns by 48 points in wet conditions at Fretwell Park. A reminder to all of our viewers that games at Watson's Oval and Crathern Park this week will be the usual time slots of 1 o'clock for reserves and 3 p.m. for seniors, while at Kazali Stadium for South Cairns taking on Cairns Saints, this is a twilight fixture, with reserves starting at 3 p.m. and seniors starting at 5 p.m. To view more information regarding AFL Cairns competitions or the round 16 fixture, please visit our website aflcairns.com.au. We look forward to seeing you at the footy this weekend. Tune in for another episode of AFL Cairns TV next week. AFL Cairns, it's a great game.